Hi there, my name is Robb Hillman. I'm a registered nurse and a certified life coach, and I think today is a good day for a good day. You might notice my new sign. I actually had it up last week, but I forgot to talk about it. My amazing artist of a husband drew this for me. Now, what's really cool about it that you can't tell is that when you film these videos, it actually reverses the image. So if I had to put a poster back here, it would come up backwards. So my husband, when he made this, he actually drew this backwards, freehand. He just like drew it out so I can see it. So I think it's kind of awesome. So props out to David, and you guys get to enjoy my new sign. Anyway, so what I want to talk about this week is kind of a not a super exciting topic, I guess, sort of normal, but I just want you guys to be aware of the media that you consume. Okay? There is so much media around us these days. It's on our phones, on our computers, from the TV, right? We're watching the news, or news, perhaps I should say. We're, on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and there's just all this stuff coming at us. And most of it is designed to sell us something, right? Whether it's a TV news program that wants us to be there, so we're going to watch the commercials, or it's a magazine that's got the ads in it, or they're trying to, politicians, they try and buy us with our attention and our votes. That's what they want from us, not necessarily our money, although they ask for money too. But it's all designed to manipulate you and get you to do something or behave in a certain way or believe something. And it's not always a bad thing, right? That's not necessarily bad. It's just the way that it is. It's the way that our society works. I just want you to be aware of it, because once you're aware of it, you can start to manage it a little bit better. You can start to be aware when you're just getting your buttons pushed and it's not really helping you, it's not educating you, it's not informing you, it's not giving you some enjoyment. You're just getting angry and frustrated and fearful, right? Because a lot of the news especially tends to be a lot of fear-driven stuff because it works, right? It's not just that they're evil and want everyone to be afraid all the time. It's just they know when they put up a scary headline, people click it, people watch it, and then you watch their commercials too, or buy whatever it is that they're selling. So that kind of stuff, all those clickbait articles, that you see on Facebook, and you're like, no, don't click it. And then, our parents click it because they don't know what it is. So I just want you to be educated. I want you to be mindful of what you are consuming and see if it helps you or if it doesn't help you. If you feel like you go 2 rounds about politics on Facebook and afterwards you feel like you learned something, that you educated someone, that you had a worthwhile exchange, then great, keep doing that, right? But if you're doing that and then you're just feeling angry and frustrated and afraid and you feel like the whole world is terrible and there's no good left in the world and, America, our country is being destroyed and it's never going to, be okay again. Like, ask yourself if that's really helping you have the experience that you want, okay? It's not so much about, truth, or because truth is pretty relative, as you can see. There's a lot of people out there that believe very different things, and they all believe that they're right, that they're, that they have ownership of the truth. So find out what that truth is for you and just be aware of how you're consuming media around you. If you want to binge watch Netflix and that helps you feel better because you're getting that entertainment, great. If you binge watch Netflix and then you just feel like a slug because you didn't do anything and you're, feel physically tired all the time and you're not eating what, be aware of what you're doing, because that is where the magic is. Because once you're aware of it, then you can make changes, then you can do things with intent and purpose instead of just being, we're trained to sort of just be these mindless, what's the statistic? I don't even know what it is. I'm making this up, but we're like the average person watches like 3 hours of television every day. And it's like, who is that person? Because I don't watch that much. I do watch television. I enjoy it, right? But I don't watch 3 hours. And it's like, if I'm watching less, who's watching 6 hours of television to make up that average, right? Be aware of what it is that you want, that the life that it is that you want, I guess if you're like a movie critic, you're probably going to watch a lot of media because that's your job, right? You're paying attention, and that's perfectly fine. So just figure out what it is for you that you want to do. How many hours a day do you want to spend on Facebook? Right? Are you even measuring it? Do you even have any idea? How many hours a day do you want to watch TV? How often do you want to watch, the news and get informed? And is that helping you have the experience that you want? Okay? I'm kind of rambling on here. You can tell it's one of those topics that's like very, what's the word, pedestrian. Like, people talk about this a lot, and yet it's one that a lot of times we as individuals don't really think about in relationship to ourselves. We can see the big picture, but we often have trouble seeing it, how it relates to us. And of course, I'm a coach. I want you guys to be very aware of those things and to be having those goals for yourself and making sure that you're getting what you want. And this is a big deal, because if you are just feeling crazy all the time because of all the bad news about, an election and politics and, all the terrible tragedies that happen over the world, if those are holding you back and making you a smaller person, then there's a better way, I think. I think there is a way for you to be more empowered about your experience, and you still pay attention if you want to, but to, be able to have the day and the experience that you want that's going to lift you up and embolden you and empower you. Okay, so that's what I'm after. So your homework this week, I just want you to be aware of what media you are consuming and how much of it you are consuming and how often you are consuming it. Okay? Just be aware, just notice. And see if what you're actually doing is in line with what you want to be doing. Okay? This is kind of a long video, I think, but I hope I get the point across. So I want you guys to have a great day. Enjoy the media you want to consume. And if you're not enjoying it anymore, just turn it off. All right? Have a good one. Talk to you next time.